Today on Cajun Court TV.
I was having some challenges paying a few bills. I had got behind on my car note, also my car insurance.
I can tell you everybody he owes. He owes me for gas, electric, water, cable, groceries.
Groceries?
And living all in my house.
I bought groceries over there. Matter of fact, I was using my sister's food stamp card to help get some groceries in your house.
Bologna, eggs, and cereal is not groceries.
Just a minute. Were you all dating or something? Were you all living together or something?
We were together probably, I'd say about 5 or 6 years.
It was 6 years.
The plaintiff, Corey Nelson, is suing his ex-girlfriend, Tiffany Wright, for $1,800, the balance on a contract signed by the defendant. The plaintiff states he did some remodeling work in the defendant's master bathroom, which came up to the total of $3,600. The defendant gave the plaintiff a down payment of $1,800 to cover the cost of materials and was to pay the balance of labor once the work was completed. The defendant has refused to pay the balance, and she says the work is not completed to her satisfaction. Defendant Tiffany Wright states she doesn't owe the plaintiff anything. She stated she and the plaintiff dated for 6 years, and he promised that he will replace her shower and install a new bathtub with ceramic tile. Once they broke up 6 months ago, he stated he would still do the work if she paid for the material. Defendant gave the plaintiff $1,800 for the material and never knew anything about another $1,800 until the plaintiff realized the two of them were not getting back together again, and now he wants to sue her. She says she never signed a contract and doesn't have any idea what he's talking about. She's countersuing for 2 pieces of nice jewelry that came up missing while he was there remodeling her master bathroom.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Nelson, you filed a complaint. Let's get started with you.
Hey, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm good this afternoon, Mr. Nelson.
Well, I'm here because of the gentleman that I am.
Gentlemen, please.
I helped my ex-girlfriend with some bathroom remodeling. It was a total mess before I got there.
It's not a total mess, and you know it.
Excuse me, Ms. Wright?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll need to hear from Mr. Nelson.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? We'll get to you in just a moment.
Thank you. Like I was saying, I helped her remodel her bathroom. And being the gentleman that I am, I did it at a discount. Yeah. So what I'm here for is because we made an agreement that she would not only pay me for labor costs, she would also take care of the cost of materials. So I want my $1,800 for my labor.
And what exactly did you do for Ms. Wright?
We went in, did tile work, we did a new shower, and we did a new toilet.
He's lying. He is absolutely lying. We never agreed to anything other than me paying for materials. It was never anything other than materials.
Ms. Wright, let's hear from him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, will you finish, Mr. Nelson?
Thank you. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I went ahead and decided to do this for her, but I told her that I was going to need the cash because I was having monetary disputes and I was having some financial challenges. So I needed my money.
Monetary dispute? What kind of dispute were you having?
Well, not really monetary disputes, but I was having some challenges paying a few bills. I had got behind on my car note, also my car insurance.
I can tell you everybody he owes. He owes me for gas, electric, water, cable, groceries.
Groceries?
And living all in my house.
I bought groceries over there. Matter of fact, I was using my sister's food stamp card to help get some groceries in your house.
Bologna, eggs, and cereal is not groceries.
Just a minute. Were you all dating or something? Were you all living together or something?
We were together probably, I'd say about 5 or 6 years.
It was 6 years.
And where did you live, Mr. Nelson?
Well, I got my mail at my mama and them house.
He lived at his mama and them house.
You live with your mama?
Yes, ma'am.
Still lives with his mama and them.
May.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know why we get these cases with all these men living with the mamas. And now, you live with Miss Wright or you live with your mama?
Well,
you got your mail? Where did you get your mail?
I got my mail at my mama and them house.
Okay.
But I would go over to my ex-girlfriend's apartment from time to time.
And how often did you go there, Mr. Nelson?
I say about
every day or every week?
Well,
every
the weekend, it was pretty frequent on the weekends. And, you know, we like to hang out on the weekends. But during the week, maybe 2 or 3 days a week.
It was every day.
No, you know, I wouldn't even over there like
every day
that.
he was in my house.
I wouldn't even over there like that.
Well, Mr. Nelson, tell me this. So you say you worked on a bathroom?
Yes.
And so you're a licensed contractor or
something?
Well,
I would say sort of, kind of. I mean, I'm licensed, but since I've had my monetary disputes, my license got lapsed. So I'm working on trying to get my license back, but I am a contractor by trade.
No.
And so you fix a bathroom and this missing bathroom and
Highly messy. Make sure you say highly messy.
It was not highly messy.
You
It was
should've
a
seen-
decent bathroom when I bought the house.
You should have seen it.
now how often were you working during this relationship?
Well, I mean, I put it like this. I work pretty regularly, but when, I'm a little embarrassed to talk about this, but I work pretty regularly until I have hip problems. And so it caused me not to really work as much as I normally, so I couldn't really work like I wanted to. So she really put me in a situation because the time that I was working with her, I could have been with my other potential clients.
The plaintiff's hip injury preventing him from doing his daily call of duty? Find out next on Cajun Court TV.
Baby, what's the fastest way to the hospital?
It's coming.
What do you mean it's coming?
I'm pushing, but it's too slow. Ah!
No, baby, breathe.
At times like these, you shouldn't go slow. You should be fast. With Metro's lightning fast nationwide 4G LTE network. With unlimited data, talk, and text, $40, period.
Twins.
No surprises. Even taxes and fees are included. $40, period.
Clever.
Page 3 is missing?
It needs water.
Mr. Whitner, I know
It's choking.
you're not trying to pull a fast one on me.
No.
Compassionate.
Matt, pass that to her, please.
Comical.
Justice Jacque is on the move. She's on the move.
Justice Jackie. Mediating your case one day at a time, one dispute at a time.
Justice Jacque.
At Favorite Sisters Boutique, we pride ourselves on personalized service to everyone who walks through our door. New clothes, accessories, and gifts arriving daily. We look forward to becoming your favorite small family-run boutique.
Ernest Orleans has been creating special nights for over 60 years. Come celebrate your special occasion with delicious prime steaks, fresh seafood, plus Ernest's signature marinated crab claws. Visit Ernest Orleans, 1601 Spring Street in Shreveport.
We're back with Cajun Court TV, where the plaintiff is suing his ex-girlfriend Tiffany Wright for $1,800 that he says she owes him for remodeling her master bathroom.
You say you had hip problems. What kind of hip problems?
It's really embarrassing to talk about, but I go ahead and tell you.
Let me just ask you, how old are you?
38.
38, and you have hip problems?
Well, it was a freak accident. A couple of guys, we hanging out. We on the river.
They were drinking.
I mean, like I say, hanging out, and we was on an airboat accident. I fell off, and I think I hit a tree stump. So I've been having hip problems since then.
Yeah. Mac, they just don't make them like they used to. Must be something in the water.
Yes, ma'am.
So at some point you got better, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Some point you got better, and you were able to work.
Yeah. Well, I was off about a year.
Year and a half.
And when I've been working for the past year and a half, and like I told her, me putting this time in on trying to get her bathroom straight was causing me to lose potential clients. And she promised me that she was gonna pay me $1,800 for labor, and I went out and even got a price on all the materials. $1,800 for the material. That's $3,600, and I hadn't seen any of it.
You saw the materials because that's what we agreed on.
And I hadn't even factored in gas. I was the
no,
one who went to Office Depot.
I went there too.
Now, $1,800 she paid for the labor, the materials, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so now you seeking $1,800 for your labor.
For the labor, time put in, and the cost that I lost of missing my other clients.
Okay.
He doesn't have any
I hadn't even
clients.
factored gas in. Lowe's, Home Depot, all these other areas I had to ride around. I'm not even trying to even get that, Ms. Scott. I just want labor.
So, Ms. Wright, let me hear your side of the story.
Well, thank you very much. Basically, what happened is I asked my boyfriend at the time if he would help me fix my bathroom. I bought a home. The bathroom wasn't up to the way I wanted it. He said he would help me. I wanted to redo my shower, my bathtub, and the tiles. And we both agreed that I would pay for materials. I had no problem with that at all, to pay for the materials.
And you said you was gonna.
I never said anything about. You've been broke.
Mr. Nelson.
I'm sorry.
Do you have a contract?
Well, yes, I do. Matter of fact,
Let me
Go
see
ahead
your
and show the
contract.
contract, because
Mac,
I know
let
I
me
didn't sign anything. You absolutely have nothing, and if it is a signed contract, you forged it.
that right there, Ms. Scott, shows that she agreed to exactly the terms. Those are the terms that she agreed to. $1,800 to me cash and materials, another $1,800.
This right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Nelson, these are some text messages.
Are these text messages a valid contract or just bogus? Justice Jacque tells the plaintiff next on Cajun Court TV.
What do these people have in common? They've given up their negative perceptions, given up their destructive behaviors, given up all those things that were holding them back. When you're ready to start living a healthy, empowered life, Dr. Beatrice Tatum is here. So many people have benefited from Dr. Tatum's expertise. Take the first step to bring wellness into your life.
Uncover your true potential and lead a life worth celebrating. It's never too late.
Do you have a dispute with a friend or family member? Call us at Cajun Court TV. 1-855-902-5297. Or go to our website, CajunCourtTV.com.
If you put Christ first, then everything else will fall in line. I'm Amy Moore. I teach boot camp classes and indoor cycling classes at Victory. I'm just a guide to make them better inside and out.
I have lost a total of 46 pounds and I feel great. Get up off of the couch, make that change, and make it for yourself.
I feel more active, I feel good about myself, and it's just been great.
Cajun Court continues with the plaintiff giving Justice Jacque advice. Is it all in the text messages, says the plaintiff? Will Justice Jacque agree? Cajun Court TV returns.
Ms. Nelson, these are some text messages. And some poorly written ones at that. This is not a contract.
But
this is not a binding.
It's in black and white, Ms. Scott. From what I've seen on TV, you can, like on CSI, some of these shows, if you bring something in black and white, you can really, you can
there go
use
my
black
cable
and
bill.
white.
My cable bill right there.
Ms. Nelson, don't come in here talking about what you see on TV. Now, this is not anything binding on Ms. Wright. And $1,800, so he charged you $1,800 to do your bathroom.
Yes, ma'am. $1,800 for materials. That's all I was supposed to do, is buy everything I wanted to go in my bathroom.
So why would he charge you $1,800?
I don't know why he would charge me $1,800.
You all were good friends.
We dated at one point.
Together.
Yeah.
I mean, but the cost that I charged her was a player price. I mean, it was on the low. I mean, anybody else would have had to pay at least 3 times as much for that work I did. I mean,
But you were using that messy bathroom.
Yep.
And so you didn't see any need to help her? But you charge $1,800. What would you normally charge someone?
I mean, for something like that, easily $3,600 just for the labor.
So you gave it to her for half price?
Yeah. Player price. Girlfriend, boyfriend, hookup.
It's not a hookup. It's not a hookup if you buy your own materials.
But you weren't working at the time. You said you had some hip problems, and that was in the past.
That's correct.
He was working on destroying my couch and burning up my microwave. That's what he was doing.
Look, I bought all those groceries in there.
Yeah,
I did most of the
you
cooking.
did not. Bologna sandwich is not cooking.
So where did you get your money? You say you broke it. We're going to go back to this hip problem.
Okay.
You say you had some hip problems.
That's correct.
So where did you get your money during that time? Did you have any money?
I had a few coins saved up, but I mean, it was understood at the time. She helped me out a little bit, but I mean, I had a few coins saved up.
So you didn't have any money. You were broke, basically.
Yes, ma'am.
I wouldn't use that term. I just say set back a little
That's
bit.
right. You keep saying something, but why were you fooling with him and he's broke?
Because I met a man and I started dating him. I liked him and I even fell in love with him.
So you must be some type of charity then.
No, ma'am.
One of those 501c3s?
No, ma'am. I'm not a charity. Like I said, I was a woman. I fell in love with a man and I helped him out. I was trying to.
She's still in love with me, Miss Scott. Somebody fell in love. She's still in love with me.
I wish I would still be in love with you.
I'll tell you what, let me get this straight. What do you do, Miss Wright?
I do hair. I own a hair salon.
You own a hair salon?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that funny, Miss Nelson?
I had something about throat.
Okay. So you own a hair salon?
Yes, ma'am.
And so I take it that you take care of yourself?
Yes, ma'am. He couldn't do anything for me.
Okay.
How you think you got some of them clients?
Please, it's girls you dated.
Since you don't have any money, you don't feel bad by trying to shake him down for the $1,800, so to speak?
I'm not shaking him down. If I had made that agreement, I would have been more than happy to pay him for it. But there was never an agreement.
It's on the Texas.
Next on Cajun Court TV, can this former couple reconstruct their relationship?
Still think a community and technical college education is second rate? Let's get real. Hundreds of millions of dollars are being invested in our state community technical college system. Classrooms, technology, all the tools needed to make this education as real as it gets. Real jobs paying real money are waiting at Northwest Louisiana Technical College. Visit nwltc.edu for more.
Mattress Plus is spring cleaning the showroom. Save 40 to 60% on a huge selection of name brand mattresses, not typical discount models, but top of the line luxury mattresses. Get the best gel memory foam, air beds, latex, and inner spring beds from Tempur-Pedic, Beauty Rest, Pure Latex Bliss, and more. Don't miss your once in a lifetime chance to get a luxury mattress set for a fraction of the price. Hurry in now to the Mattress Plus spring cleaning event. You should always shop at Mattress Plus before you buy.
Don't go away. Justice Jackie will be right back.
Silver Star Smokehouse and Steaks, 1201 Dixie Overland Road, Bossier City, a great and famous place to eat.
We're back with more Cajun Court TV.
What happened after that? I mean, he fixed your bathroom. What happened after that?
Well, after he fixed the bathroom, we had broken up, so we went our separate ways. Mm-hmm. And then a few days later, I noticed that he had taken some things from me.
Taken?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well,
taking some things from you.
Actually, it's my counterclaim. He took a diamond ring and a pair of pearls.
Let me tell you.
Did y'all break up?
Yes, ma'am. We broke up.
Why did he take your diamond ring?
That's a good question. Why did you take it?
That was my grandma. She gave those to me as an heirloom before she passed away. I got proof at a family reunion. I got pictures from a family reunion back in 2000 when we went to Ringo, and she is on the pictures with the necklace and the ring on.
I never said it wasn't your grandmother's. I said it was mine now.
And wait a minute, did you gave it to
At the time, I liked it. I wanted her to wear it because I mean it was a pretty piece of jewelry, and and I wanted her to look good.
Well, I really don't understand here now. Tell me this, you did a bathroom,
correct,
and you had some hip problems. I'm going back to these hip problems.
Yeah.
So I assume having some hip problems, you couldn't do very well in terms of that contractor's work or whatever you were doing. So I assume you couldn't work and you needed some help, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And so I also assume, based upon what you all have written, that Miss Wright had to help you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if she had to help you, and I'm sure she's doing her hair and she has to help you, I'm sure you had some therapy appointments, right?
Yes, ma'am. I went to therapy about 3 days a week.
Okay. And so who helped you through all of this?
That would be me.
And so, being a charming boyfriend that you were, you don't seem, that it's fit to do a bathroom free? That messy bathroom you were probably going in and out of?
I mean, it was a
frequently?
I just want to know if I can get what is just due to me. I mean,
well, hold on now. You brought this claim, and we need to explore some facts.
Yes, ma'am. Now, it wouldn't have been a big deal if it weren't for the fact that I wound up finding out that she was cheating on me.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
But okay, going back, I'm not through with this hip. So she supported you financially also, because it sounds like you broke.
He was, and I did support him financially.
I wasn't really broke. I would just say I was just in between blessings.
You in between blessings.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I tell you, you're something.
I took him to doctor's appointments and everything.
Well, while you being blessed, these text messages here, you says that...
That's black and white. I mean, that's proof.
And she's seeing right
well,
through you.
But it doesn't say that she agreed to it. So you're going to bless her with the bathroom fixing. Now, you gave her one price in the beginning, $1,800, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now sounds like you all broke up and you want to bait and switch. Have you ever heard that term? Bait
yes,
and
ma'am.
switch?
I've heard of that, but this is not the case.
Yeah, you had one price and changed it to another.
Mm-hmm.
now that you all broken up. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what he did.
You say you've heard the bait and switch.
Yes, ma'am. But it's not the case. Now, what I mean, I asked her to marry me. We got engaged, and I realized that she was messing around on me on the low. And so that's when I decided to take back my grandma's pearl necklace and the ring. And I could not figure out, Miss Scott, how was she able to she kept getting these free oil changes every month. I'm thinking, how is she getting these free oil changes? Come to find out, she was out in Monroe at the Ricky Smiley concert with the guy from Jiffy Lube.
Was the defendant getting oiled by the Jiffy Lube mechanic? The plaintiff says yes. Coming up next on Cajun Court TV.
Caring for people. That is the commitment and goal of Assurance Care Services, Inc., a place that provides assistance to individuals who are physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and medically challenged. Assurance Care Services, Inc. offers a variety of services for all ages, where you can find a program that will fit your situation. Everyone will receive quality service in a supported, individualized, comprehensive, and efficient manner. Assurance Care Services, Inc. We are in the business of caring for people. Call today for a free consultation, 631-7583.
Where else can you get your insurance and auto title transfer in one stop? Jackson Insurance for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Jackson Auto Title, an authorized public tag agent. Call 746-2222.
Now that you're not feeling your best, don't be a victim twice. Nobody's helped more people in accidents in the last decade than Dr. Grady Stimmitz. Call him today, 429-9494.
Hi, I'm Justice Jacque. Would you like free tickets to be in our audience? Call us, Cajun Court TV, 1-855-902-5297, or go to our website, CajunCourtTV.com.
Don't go away. Justice Jacque will be right back.
Are you divorced, widowed, or have never been married? Visit us at SherieAshley.com to indulge in the book Seafood, Thoughts to Chew On While Waiting for Your Mate. Explore the 5 essential ingredients that prepares you for your purpose partner.
Has this oily situation caused some trust issues for the plaintiff and defendant? Find out next on Cajun Court TV.
Come to find out, she was out in Monroe at the Ricky Smiley concert with the guy from Jiffy Lube.
Is that correct, Ms. Wright?
I started dating that guy after we broke up, and yes, I get free oil changes, tune-ups, and everything else
Couldn't
like
figure
that.
it out for nothing.
Well, wait a minute. Now, Ms. Wright, now he had fixed your bathroom. Now, were you satisfied with that?
Yes, ma'am. I was satisfied with it.
Did he do a good job?
He did. I mean, there was a little things that could have been done a little bit better, but overall, it was actually a good done.
Now, that ain't what she told me. She's
well,
very picky.
Ms. Wright, I don't have my glasses on today, but I'm starting to see straight through you. So he fixed your bathroom. You're dating somebody else now.
Yes, ma'am. We had broke up. I was dating somebody else.
And now you don't want to pay him $1,800.
No, because that's not what we agreed on.
And he gave you some jewelry. He gave you a ring.
Yes, ma'am.
In contemplation of marriage.
No, we were already engaged. He gave me the jewelry before we got engaged.
He gave you the jewelry, but he wanted to marry you.
He probably wore
He
that
asked
same
you for your
jewelry to
hand
the
in
concert.
marriage, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so now you have somebody else.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
You gave her your grandmother's ring.
And pearl necklace.
And a pearl necklace. Mm-hmm. And you don't think he should have it?
No, because he gave it to me.
Do you have any photos? I'd like to see that.
This is from 2000, the family reunion over at Ringo.
May I see that back, please?
That's my grandma right there, with it on at the family reunion. We was out in Ringo. That's proof right there. It belongs to me. That's an heirloom.
That is an heirloom.
I may want to pass that down to my daughter.
Miss Wright,
yes,
you don't find it necessary to give him that necklace back and that ring?
If he was concerned to giving it to his daughter, he should have gave it to his daughter. He gave it to me.
It seemed like it was very special to you, to him.
It was special to me too.
And not special to you, but it's his. It's his grandmother.
It was his grandmother's. Yes, it was. And his grandmother loved me. She sat there and loved me.
You think she want you to have her jewelry? You're not with her grandson?
Well, that's her grandson's fault.
Man, that's a travesty. You don't even know what you're talking about.
It sure is, man. You stopped dating back in December 2013, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And so you filed your complaint in 2014. This is after you all broke up. Am I correct in that?
Yes, ma'am.
March. And matter of fact, I think that's when the concert was in March in Monroe. Probably had on my grandma pearls, and you probably had the ring on with the Jiffy Lube dude.
I tell you what, Miss Wright, you're gonna give him back his jewelry.
What?
I see straight through you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Just because someone proposes to you and you reject them doesn't mean that you are supposed to keep that jewelry.
Even if they give it to you.
Even if he give it to you. Now, that was in contemplation of marriage. And just like if you go to a restaurant and you order a steak with your Jiffy Lube boyfriend.
They probably done that.
And let's say you don't like that steak. But hold on, Mr. Nelson. Let me finish this. Let's say you don't like that steak. You can't give it back to the waiter and order new steak and keep that steak you don't like. It just don't work like that, Miss Wright. I tell you what, that ring is not going to shine on your finger. You give it back to him.
Mine. My grandma gave me that.
I tell you what, I think I have a solution for the both of you all. And it's a one-size-fits-all. I think you all should stay away from each other.
Oh, that's
No problem. No problem.
That's my resolution.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I ain't planning on not being with her no more anyway. Find me a woman in Monroe.
I'm the woman in Monroe, aren't you?
That's what you think.
I think Miss Jackie was more than fair. She saw that I didn't owe him another $1,800. But, you know, although she did do that fairly, I think that if a man gives you some jewelry, you should be able to keep it.
Yeah.
And I don't think he should be able to keep it, and I think I should have it back.
Yeah,
But,
you keep it if you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Seriously?
Well, I feel like that the case went as best as it could go because of the fact that when you do work for someone, especially at a discount, you should get the amount of money you ask for.
Yes,
but
if you ask for it. If you ask for it.
Justice has been served, and I'm pleased with it.
If you put Christ first, then everything else will fall in line. I'm Amy Moore. I teach boot camp classes and indoor cycling classes at Victory. I'm just a guide to make them better inside and out.
I have lost a total of 46 pounds and I feel great. Get up off of the couch, make that change, and make it for yourself.
I feel more active, I feel good about myself, and it's just been great.
Savvy, playful, and chic. Favorite Sisters Boutique. Seamlessly blending past traditions with new trends at reasonable prices. At Favorite Sisters Boutique, we look forward to becoming your favorite small family-run boutique.
Follow your dreams. Become part of what's real. The road to your success travels through here, where technology meets skill. And our focus is on yours, where roads to real careers are paved and real relationships made, all in half the time or less, because our focus is your dream. Visit nwltc.edu and become part of what's real at Northwest Louisiana Technical College.
Ernest Orleans has been creating special nights for over 60 years. Come celebrate your special occasion with delicious prime steaks, fresh seafood, plus Ernest's signature marinated crab claws. Visit Ernest Orleans, 1601 Spring Street in Shreveport.